There's a horse there. Oh, they blew off my doors? That's funny. I'll take that horse. They burned that door off too. Awesome. Let's see what they got upstairs. Hello. Oh, man. That's so rude. They took my tools. They burned off every wooden door. Perfect. Perfect. Think they're gonna be mad when they find out there's another wooden door. Awesome. What's up? Whoopty. Whoopty. Oh, you know what? Let's gather up some of this stuff. I know we need some metal. We probably need to expand our front door just because it looks like we have some activity out there. Wouldn't hurt. We don't have any scrap though. This could prove to be a little sketchy. Okay, let's try to farm what we can. I know things are a bit... It's a weekend, so things are a bit busier. It's so funny that the... they took out all the doors. Exposed my setup. Kind of. All those wood doors were decoys. So like, I didn't get raided. Literally every room was empty. Oh, okay, no, okay. The top room had a sleeping bag and wooden tool or stone tools in it. So they did get that. They did get my stone tools. So I guess they didn't lose everything. They got something out of it. It just wasn't great. What's up? This is first time here. Welcome. Let's start cooking that metal. You know what? We should probably make a metal front door or a secondary door. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. That funny, dude. So I had this also. This is basically, this is the wedge. Here you go. Let me hook you up. I don't need a key lock. It's so funny. They didn't get anything. Okay, so we gotta switch this door pretty quick. What's funny is it looks just like the wooden door, but it's not. It's metal. You gotta love it. Oh, I know. We can actually put the door back on over here then. Perfect. And I'm going to take this door and stick it on that barn side as well. We might stick the horse in there. I'm not really sure yet. Ends up coming back and noticing you're home. I mean, go for it. He's going to be... I gotta tell you, if he spends anything else on this, it's so worth it. Okay. It's probably that guy. Well, maybe not, because you would think, you would hope somebody that big would at least have some satchels, or maybe they're that broke. It is possible. I gotta put this back inside, then we gotta stick another door on there. And actually we need another 2 of the large doors and then 2 code locks before we can think about anything. Just to kind of maintain what we've been doing. It's so funny, I stuck my broken wood tools, they're about halfway on durability. I stuck them upstairs, I was like, oh, I'll just create a spawn point here if somebody's dumb enough to knock out the door. They'll get some beautiful stone tools. Do not disappoint. I should probably farm low trees. I gotta be careful. Clearly, we're in a hostile zone. Yeah, because if they're home and they see trees get knocked down, they're gonna come zipping over here. They seem pretty excited to knock me out, which is funny because there's other people much larger than me, even mid-sized people. They're crowding them out, so as long as I kind of stay low-key, I think we'll be all right. I see some stone nodes up there. Perfect. We'll try to get those. I really need some freaking scrap because using stone tools, not great. Oh, we just need like 100 more. Okay, let's just do this. We could use low grade, straight up. There it is. And if we get enough wood, I would like to make the airlock in the front. That would be great. I think we have a bone knife in here somewhere. Oh, it was upstairs. They took our bone knife, guys. They took our bone knife. Okay, so I saw something that a person was selling that would be super beneficial for us. So we gotta see if we can secure that. Yeah, because walking out our door right now without a proper airlock, it's gonna be a little dicey, especially if we have some hostile neighbors. Stone tools are back, baby. We got it. What I should do is move the box and the respawn point downstairs. Or really throw them off. Well, it was somebody kind of broke because if you had any explosives and you found your neighbor annoying, you would definitely in-game knock them out, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe they're so focused on speed building, maybe they're just not that smart. I don't know. I need a freaking metal pickaxe. Might be an option to build a secondary base or a secondary bunker since that thing is so cheap. Just so we can have some mobility and spread some things out. There we go. That's nice. Nice. Ooh, 4 of them? Mostly because I want to get up on the water so we can do some farming without really worrying about all the foot traffic. And if we get blown out, it's not a complete wash. Dude, farming with stone tools is rough. I think we can all agree. At some point today, it might be after this, we might go back to our trials. We're in Hotshot, and we've slipped to like 31 or something like that. So most likely we're going to have to run some trials today just to up our score so we can maintain Hotshots for this segment. Interesting to see. I'm not really sure how that works and what comes after. We're talking about Arc Raiders, so I have to check it out. But literally we're trying to shoot for the Cantina Legend. This is probably greedy. I probably shouldn't do this. After all those doors, we have no wood. I so badly want to slide down the hill. It's got, you know, just hit B, you'll slide. We should probably do the framework for this ASAP, where it's semi-quiet, right? I think we need a little bit more wood to pull it off. Let's attempt. Start playing Warzone again. Brother, you gotta try Arc Raiders, dog. And even if they break all the way in, I mean, you see what's in here. We're not gonna be too tore up about it. Now I'm hoping I get this up before somebody notices. I mean, literally, they can see right over here. Dang it, we're out of wood. Sheet metal door. At least gives us a little bit of room here. I gotta lock that off too. That's just as dangerous, probably more dangerous because it's got a ramp right there. Yeah, we're at the bottom of the barrel to get this roof on. Ooh. I don't have enough to put twig right there. Okay, please work. Okay, barely enough. Yeah, we need wood and stone ASAP. For the rest of the build, but also for upkeep. We need scrap so bad. We don't discuss server conditions. We're not trying to get a stream snipe, dog. Oh my gosh, that's a bear. We really need some freaking stone. Then we can start to look for scrap and stuff and move progression because we are at a standstill. It's really funny, somebody knocked off my doors. Like all of the wooden doors were burnt. Awesome. Like, should we take that with us? Alright, let's look for stone real quick. We need it. Yeah, we'll leave the extra sleeping bag in here for a sec. What I have for dinner today? Like a egg casserole. Spectacular. More metal. Dude, farming this with stone is so silly. In hindsight, we're out of the way, but we're also out of the way of everything. Dude, progression is going to be rough. Maybe this should be our satellite base and we should build somewhere closer to the road. Oh, Jade. Quite nice. I do play PC. I've been playing PC since its early access, since it was experimental. Might have to hop in for a session to do some of the water stuff. Water. So we can take a look and see, like, what's new, you know? Ah, I see stone right there. There's a good friend. Oh, stone right here. We're gonna take this, take it back to the base. Yeah, I did. I think the naval update's gonna be sick. You know what? I wonder. Could we use the metal detector out here to get our progression? Is that even... I can't say I've ever tried. Huh. This is, I need to get back in the console. This is kind of miss the basics of it. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, we should probably do that build up on that back corner, huh? Yeah, it'd be smart. We should start that. Let me put this inside. We have one furnace, dude. We are so broke. We are extremely broke. I think I have enough to finish that slat. We'll give it a shot. I think 1500's roughly what we need. Give or take. Yeah, well, the problem is, you're right. I do need a gun for safety. But I kind of put up in a more defensive spot, but it's so defensive, we're going to have a hard time progressing. Dang it. Okay, that'll stop a lot of the jump ups. Not all of them, obviously, but people just walking up the ramp and going, hello, camping two doors. much for that door, do we? I don't want to make it another wooden door. How much are these? 250? I want to say they're 350, but they're not, are they? 200 bucks. Okay, not terrible. We can manage. I'll make it the camo door too. What a piece of trash, huh? Oh wait, I need this. Okay. And we're keeping things pretty thin here, clearly. So if we do get completely blasted, it's not going to be worth it for them. But now we can maybe start progression. And if we find somewhere semi better than this, we might engage with that, because the wedge is so cheap. It's not going to be like, you know, we can make it. We can manage. Okay, I covered up like this on purpose because I know I want to stick the next beam that goes in here as a metal piece. It's just future. Make it a bit tougher for the future. Okay, that's good. We have potentially larger space. We can pop out at different angles. We don't have the airlock completely done outside in the front, but that's okay. We don't really have the resources to do so. Okay, we gotta start shopping around for stone. Yeah, I definitely need more metal for sure. Yeah, I kind of built myself into a corner on this one. We're kind of surrounded by a bunch of meatheads. And as you can see, we're absolutely bare bones. I mean, I'm using stone tools. Okay, at least we've got somewhat of a foundation here. I do know if we work our way towards BC, we could have the potential to pick up an electric furnace, and that's something we can get online pretty quickly, and we don't really have to mess around with trees. But that might be jumping the gun because literally we have no scrap. Yeah, I got a bow. I'll probably take it when I make a journey towards OP or BC. I'm kind of staying skinny on purpose. Just because I know there's a bunch of chads around, and I'm not trying to lose my first kit yet. Now, once we get some more garbage, I'm definitely going to walk outside with it, but we're on a fact-finding mission. Ah, I forgot to look at the timer on that. Alright, so people are roaming and farming these areas, because I just saw a seed, so. If we can get some access to the water, it can open up a lot of our progression here. Yeah, junkyard. Yeah, because the coloring in this game is a little bit different than PC, dude. Yeah, that's sulfur. Everything kind of looks like stone or sulfur, more so than on PC. Honestly, if we get the kayak thing going. Okay, there we go. And we can like, okay, so here's the plan. We're going to try to wander over to one of the monuments, see if we can't get some scrap going. If we can weasel our way over to one of the, is this sulfur? I don't need sulfur right now. I need stone. I think it's stone. It is stone. Beautiful. What was I saying? I just need some stone to keep the base from decaying in on itself. Okay, we have a couple options. We could just wreck ourselves and head towards OP. Collect signs and nearby things and put down sleeping bags and just get an electric furnace. But the problem is, how do we get that back home? I think it's kind of far. Although if we did take a boat, I think it'd be a lot more accessible. I think OP is semi-close to the water. So it means we're going to be outpost hooers for a minute. But getting an electric furnace, I can get a solar panel up there. It's not a bad idea. We could wander down here, maybe hit the water and start progression, because we need like a workbench one for sure. Because I know how to make a pick. I just don't have a scrap to pull it off yet. Literally, we just got a base down. That's not bad on wipe day. I think we're in a good spot. Not for progression, but for staying low key. Now the guy that lives on the shoreline's probably got to get raided, and then I'll feel much better. The good news is there's plenty of people around that guy. And he's in the wide open. And they definitely look like they have money. He says, where are you? He says, are you okay? He says, I love the torture bit. Are you talking about ARK, like A-R-K? Yeah, I might have to poop. I might have to poop. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe we can kind of scout it out. Maybe we can put down a base in like a more progression-friendly area. Because again, putting down this base is nothing. Whew, dude, I might have to drop a hot horse pile here. Whew, I got the bubble guts. Whew, you know, we get the meat sweats, but you have to poop. No, just me. Ugh. This is I see other Rust streams with the title Arc Raiders Rage Live. It's a little around the bush. Yeah, I gotta freaking poop. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. I'll leave you guys with this peaceful furnace burning for a second. Oh, burp. Gotta poop. There we go. That should buy us some time. Two hours. Yeah, these guys are active. And they have a tugboat. Yeah. Hopefully the performance picks up, right? Chew. Probably should try to pick up, well, maybe a little bit of wood so we don't get attacked by a bear or something. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. Or wolves. Yeah, we're out in the deep forest, dude. Excellent. I don't want to cross in front of that structure. Hmm, 163. I think somebody was selling something for 150, but I'm not sure. I could just be wishful thinking. See ya. Frames are starting to go to crap. Really shouldn't be. Well, if this is supposed to help with stability on this particular update, man, they got a lot of work to do. Yeah, because I mean, if it's stuttering now, I mean, this isn't even a big compound. Like, what is going on? I'm gonna get picked off. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't want to be running past this structure, but... Oh, BC's right here. Oh. Yeah, stuttering is terrible. It's really bad. I mean, it was probably BC doing it, but BC shouldn't be that crazy bad with performance. I mean, dude, that's freaking bad. Yeah, BC's usually not super great for running around like a scrub and collecting stuff. I mean, it can be sometimes, but not quite like the outpost. Probably put my bag down. Come on, place. The bald hills on the side of BC are not helping my case. Yeah, the mound that BC can be on can be so crazy high. You know what I mean? Dude, did that guy just strip all those trees out of there? I think he did. That poor son of a bitch. Okay, let's recycle some of the stuff we got here. Ooh, there we go. I got some. And see what we can buy for sulfur. The one guy I saw, I think he was selling stuff for high quality, but I'm not entirely sure. There you go. I got some metal now, baby. Baby. Okay, metal blade. Nice. BC2. Oh my. Dude, what is with the connection? It's freaking bad. Or even just the performance. Oh, that's what they left behind? Nice. Yeah, performance is freaking dog water. Alright, let's go inside recycle and see what kind of options we got here. We got 2 respawn points outside of BC, so we could sit here and on our nuts and farm for a minute. Wow, I just got 5 potatoes. What the hell? That's crazy. Delicious. I like how that balloon's just chilling there. Oh, you know what? We could do that one quest over here for the lumberjack. It says, what server are you paying? My server's on the left-hand side there. Just search for that ID. Stinky burp. Hold on, I gotta check the prices here real quick. The prices. Oh, it's pretty good. Well, here goes nothing. That came back fast. Oh, that's why, because I sent off a drone. I was like, I thought I had 70 bucks. I did. Okay, once we get this learned, we'll just run across, because then that way if we get slept, not a huge deal. Come on. You're right, we could. That's probably a really good idea because I'm pretty sure we can make a yes. What I should do is make it, wreck myself, and then just go run over there real fast. Now we should have enough. Right, Dave? Beautiful. Oh yeah. If we play our cards right, we could probably get some proper tools. We finish this mission because we just made a pickaxe. Good idea in the water jugs. I kind of forgot. That was the little push we needed. This guy's home. He's coming out to pop us. Las papas fritas. Oh, that's why everybody's not riding this. The freaking launch site's over here. Duh. Yeah, thanks. Just happy to help. Yeah, I was like, oh, I just need a little bit more metal to recycle. And you're like, water jug. I was like, oh yeah, you can recycle this. Wasn't a lot, but it was exactly what we needed. I just walk over. That was a... Ooh. Ooh. It's going down. I might just try to take the scrap home, so at least we have a bench back at the base. That's a good start. I think somebody threw a satchel at the last minute. I think that's what happened. You know what? I kind of want to slip over here and farm those nodes. You know what I mean? Real quick. Ooh, my character's still a body, which means I got hot swap. Quick, quick, quick. Perfect. No risk. A little squirrely guy right there, you see him? So much better. I should have been facing this way to see where that guy went. Yeah, probably. I don't know if I've got a BP for a weapon yet. Oh, I have a feeling those guys are running the rim here. I'm gonna get a shot. Sucks that your head gets locked. You can't like look up all the way. Freaking sucks. You got like a huge disadvantage when you're down low. Yeah, the frame rate is dropping so hard. I think maybe worse than it was before. That's crazy. I'm gonna farm those nodes there here in a second. Just we need a shirt thing right now, so I'm playing it like a super Super B. Okay, if I can grab those 4 nodes, those 3 stone, 1 metal, we're in business. I see people running around at that base right there. They are. We should get a hatchet out of this when we turn in that quest. It's a little dangerous. I think I might lose my pickaxe. Give it a shot. Leave a little calling card as to when we farmed other stuff. Judas. Saw that coming, huh? Well, I'm glad I didn't sacrifice all my stuff. That scared me to death. Anybody else jump real bad? That scared me. Yeah, was that the right move to skinny up or what? Yeah, skinny up before we ran in there. That was the move. I didn't think we'd get smoked like that. Where was that guy? I mean, he was like right up behind me. I think he saw me farm and he was like, let's go get that dude. It makes sense. I would have done it. Yeah, I kind of want to run over there one more time. Let me see if this body's still here. Because maybe he didn't take my pick. Maybe. If he's rich, he would have left it. It's treasure to me. Maybe it's the guy that lives in that base I just walked past too. Not this one, but the other one in the trees. Oh, he better use my pick. Look, he farmed up all the rest of the stuff. Yeah, he took my pick. Unless he had a jackhammer, but I didn't hear it. I left the metal. Interesting. You would think he would take everything else, right? Who just... What? That's so weird. So he took the pickaxe and not the metal? And farmed up the stone? What? What? Okay, I guess. Hey, at least we got the metal. Conflict ore. He took the high quality though, and then he took the stone, but not the metal. What? Weird. Oh no, you don't get the high quality to the end. Yeah, so he just didn't take the whole stack. So maybe he was just farming anyway. It's so bizarre. When you can't like piece together how things happen, I was like, huh? Huh? Very good. I own a hatchet. Yeah, I could do a nail gun. Let me recycle this stuff first. Let's go wander off in the desert for a second, see if we can't put something together. Might get ourselves a revolver. We play our cards right. Yeah, I can't believe how bad the frame rate is right now. Like, comes and goes. Mostly goes. Okay, a little bit of scrap, some shelves. High quality potential. Nice, here we go. We're gonna get some more scrappy poo down here. Perfect. Look at that stuttering. That's so bad. I get why they said we gotta pause and fix it. I get it. Okay, cool. We got over 20 bucks. Gears are hard to find after the update. Word. Let's take what we had back. Might have enough to put together to get a pistol. And if we have extra, we might be able to get a super stack of wood, which would be extra helpful. I think the sun's going down, so this could be perfect. Okay, not a lot of scrap. That's okay. Yeah, you see how stabby it is around here? That's why I didn't build around this spot. Can't believe that guy snuck up on me and shot me in the back, dude, and I didn't, like, hear him. Good on him. Yeah, normally I don't grind up gears at all, but we're still in that early stage. I literally don't have a level 1 either, so... Witness traits of dire. I do want to try to sneak home at nighttime, though. Ooh, 128. We are rich. We're super rich. It hurts me to grind up gears. Okay, we might have enough to actually go home and make a freaking bench. Okay, sorry, I gotta go privacy while we make a purchase. Privacy. Yeah, we gotta do this quick because I do want to sneak back to the crib. The crib. This would be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna try to fit everything we can inside of our pockets. Put that on my back. Does my beautiful drone come back? There it is. Well, we might have solved our weapon problem. But probably not before we get home. And all that gunfire is exactly where we're heading. Troubling. You gotta be kidding me. I already know a revolver. I just wasted that. Oh my goodness. I feel stupid. Great. I could have learned this. Shit. I did not know I knew the revolver. Son of a bitch. Oh, just my luck. Dude, it's going down out there. Hold on a second. It sounds a little crazy. You know, we don't have time to schlump it in. There's somebody on the top of that tower. Plus I heard an AK and a bunch of fighting. I'm sure you guys heard it too. Yeah, we're just trying to use the nighttime while we still have it. I don't know if these guys have night vision or not, but I'm going to assume that they do. So damn it. Come munch me. Fuck. Freaking wolf got me, damn it. I don't know if the active group is in this base or what. I see my body. Get in the tree line, homie. That was an ordeal, dude. What's up, Mr. Carver? Ooh, barrels. No, no, don't craft. No, no, no. makes me wonder, do I already know garage door or something? Okay, no. It's like, when did I learn the freaking pistol? And that sucks. A fine Saturday. You are correct. I keep looking up like there's a garage door there. What am I doing? Well, we can start to use a little bit of sulfur for bullets and stuff. I was gonna try to get like a super stack of wood before we left, but that gunfight was like, we should leave while the nighttime is still there. So we did. Kind of. I mean, I did a little bit offline yesterday. It was funny. We basically did the wedge, right? They had a bunch of wooden doors on the outside. We sealed it up, and then every wooden door, which was like 5, I think, were all burnt off. And I was like, oh, we have friendly neighbors. Wonderful. Actually, we're going to be jumping over to do a little bit of that in a little bit. Glad you asked. Yeah, we slipped a little bit in our rankings. We're currently fighting for a hotshot. I want to check on this base. Good thing we did, because we're almost out of upkeep and stuff. Want to make sure we got things kind of secure and locked up before we switch over. We have one furnace, too. We're so poor. Awesome. Might be able to afford one now, maybe? No, not yet. I do want to expand the top piece. Wait, do we have enough for that center piece? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, let's do that now. Let's take care of that first. Okay, so these are just different ways we're securing the base. Overall, we're just kind of putting metal in places where we're typically going to get raided from. But to make this mechanism a bit more secure, long term and right now, we're going to just like to bake in the metal divider. So, because obviously you can't really peel this back later. A lot of people start to carve at the tunnel here, at the mechanism that seals it. So later on when we decide to go big time, that metal piece is going to help us out quite a bit. And I think we're just going to do a little case on top. We're going to put this back because our metal is still pretty valuable right now. Don't want to lose it. So I don't accidentally screw up our bunker. There we go. What's beautiful about this, we can just move that door up. So really what we should probably do, kind of screw with them a little bit. So you can almost predict how this is going to go. We'll put the wooden door here, so when they do break that front door, they go, oh, let's burn that one down. I'll be like, yeah, that's a good move. Brilliant. Lead them by the nose with the promise of an easier raid. Yeah, that's really good. Make ourselves a metal door right there and we'll be all set. We have wooden locks, so nobody really knows who we are. They know we're solo. And they may not care. "36 hours is clean." So funny to see how many people go hard on a base like this. You're like, if they break all the way in, you're like, yeah, it's totally worth it, right? Like the last base I had, they blew into. Literally, it was like nothing in there. And then I came back and stole it again. Tale as old as time. See if we can't get a little bit more stone. We don't have to, but it would be nice. Since we don't have an airlock, I should probably be going out the top. Yeah, then we'll run some Arc Raiders when we're done with this and work on our trials. We got to get pushed up a little bit further for me to feel a little bit safer in our standings. We're getting too close to the bottom. We're under that half threshold. Scary. Ooh, nice. If we have enough, we might make our airlock in the front. Three, 4,000 should be enough, and a little bit of extra upkeep. Yeah, that should be a decent. How's my X? Where'd it go? Ah. Ooh, they gotta put that right there? Tempt us? Come on. This feels greedy. I should be running this back. Don't get smoked. Okay, thank goodness this is kind of low-key over here. Hope it stays low-key long enough for me to walk this back. And we might be good to seal her up. Let me get that front porch knocked out, though. Oh, they're gonna love this when they sign back in. They're gonna love me, dude. I'm gonna be the best neighbor they ever had. Now you got a proper airlock. They're gonna be so confused when we start blowing doors off. Perfect. If we had enough metal, we might go to... Yeah, but we don't have like the electric furnace stuff yet, so we'll probably just keep it stone. There's really not enough in here to warrant that kind of upgrade yet. Okay, we're all set. We're locked in. We're tucked away. We're nice and cozy. I kind of want to wreck my character and go check a couple spots, but... I think we're probably pretty good. Alright, so the game plan here is we're going to wrap this up and we're going to head over to our creators, do our hotshot trials ranking, keep pushing up. I think I'm like 31 or something like that. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be running some... I almost said shredder trials, but that's not right. Fireballs and pops. And what's the other one? Oh, the bastions and leapers. Yeah, we got to do that too. And get some more supplies going and run some Bird City while it's still up. Because I think it goes every other week, from what I understand. So that'll be an interesting... we're just going to try to get as many duckies as possible. So yeah, just stay tuned. We're going to have the next one up here in about... We probably should be running it in the next 30 minutes, but I'll have the thumbnail up here in like 5 minutes after this. So we've got our custom server there in the lower left-hand corner. Be sure to search for server ID, which is there. And it's open to everybody. Hope we'll see you over there.